imagine, early 2000, a 15-year-old girl holding her brother's hand, rushing to go catch the bus to go to a local hospital to get his antiretroviral medicine, or ARVs. Imagine, father, this little boy sitting in a group session where he's being taught that his HIV status needs to be hidden. The young girl, that's me, decades after. And the little boy is my young brother, Agape. You see, growing up home, talking about HIV was a normal topic. My father, who was HIV positive, after losing his dear wife of HIV, he made it his mission to educate and advocate so that no other person dies of HIV out of ignorance. So we were educated. We were informed. We knew how HIV is transmitted, all modes of preventing it. And we had that uncomfortable talk with your father about unprotected sex. So my siblings and I were very comfortable. We understood that living with HIV, him, my father, and my younger brother, they could live a good life if they take their medication and take care of themselves. And that was my situation at home. Outside my home, it was a different story. Be it at the hospital, at church, in the community, there was this unspoken shame around HIV that the teenager me could not comprehend. And I would wonder why. Like my younger brother who was born with HIV, I would see him and why does he need to hide? So, years after, the battle continues. Over 60% of new HIV infection in Rwanda are among youth, especially young girls of 16 years old and below. So this is not just a statistic. This is a call to action. Please don't get me wrong. According to People Living with HIV survey that happened in 2020, it shows that stigma and discrimination have significantly reduced in Rwanda, but it is still a problem within the adolescent, women, and key population like sex workers and men who have sex with other men. So this is still a problem, and it requires a targeted intervention. Now, Agape, after years of battling with depression, concealing his status, he found solace in therapy and art. He's actually a good artist. He started opening up about his situation, and he noticed that many young people living with HIV were going through the same issue that he had as a teenager. So, through his initiative in Karongi district in Rwanda, he started helping teenagers living with HIV find themselves, care for themselves, and most importantly, be advocate for change. You see, change requires collaboration. And Agape is not doing all this by himself. Yes, he has family who has been supportive, but by opening up, he was able to partner with a public health MasterCard scholar, Joyeuse, where they got a small grant from MasterCard, and they have been able to partner with counselors, pastor, and the community. And they are doing an amazing work in Karongi. You see, in this fight to end HIV and its spread, social media stands as a formidable ally. With its vast reach, we can elevate awareness, share important and correct information, and challenge the myth. By the way, they are still there till now, surprisingly. So platforms like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, name them all, they are more than digital space. They are gateways to community engagement, especially with the youth. They are the modern forums where we could share the inspiring and resilient stories, offer support, and engage with these young people. And especially those who are living with HIV, give them the resources they need. You see, like many of you, I have witnessed the devastating impact of ignorance, stigma, and silence around HIV. The loss of my two stepmothers, who, like Agape, struggled with depression, self-stigma, and societal judgment, it fuels my drive for change. And I'm asking you today to channel the same sense of urgency and commitment. Whether you're living with HIV, or you know someone who is, or you're just an ally in this fight, your role is pivotal. Let's work towards a world where talking about HIV at our dinner table is not a taboo, just a step towards understanding and acceptance. We can normalize this. Just the way we take our high blood pressure medicine. No stigma, just everyday healthcare, right? I truly believe that our collective efforts, we have the power to end HIV status. So let's stand together, not just as communities, but a force for change to ensure that living with HIV, it is understood, accepted, and is treated with the same normalcy as any other health condition. Because you and I will mark the end of HIV/AIDS, not with our whispers or secrets, but with the roar of our united voices and action. Murakoze.